The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. To the left side, caught by Chase.
He was going to check down the whole fucking field.
Up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's to his tight end, Eric All. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty, 11 empty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Uh-oh. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd and 5.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The Lions called their first timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions the 1st down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll run here with Brown.
Everybody makes
He's
me
gonna be
play the
brought
same
down
way.
right
They
on
don't do
that
shit but
yellow
check downs
line.
and
The
run the
official
ball.
signal, he's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, Burrow. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Burrow to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one caught by Chase. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Now, Burrow.
This nigga, you play mad scared, bro.
His tight end.
Quick throws and
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
On 2, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11, hurry. Go.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd down. Burrow. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cincinnati. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st down, it's Goff. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Bengals will have great field position right around midfield.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Burrow now. The open man is Tolbert.
Drag routes, check down, drag routes. Yo, you bum ass niggas play the same way in this league.
Here, he's got a 1st
But there's no rules.
This is a tale as old as time.
Yeah,
Mike.
you
It
niggas
seems
do,
that
bro.
anytime a team forces a
You gotta
takeaway,
put some rules in this
fumble,
league, bro.
or interception, the
gonna
ensuing
play the
drive
same.
starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to
Drag
seize on
routes and
some
check
of that
downs.
momentum.
What
We saw a
niggas
great
doing in this
example
league.
of it here.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Brown. He fumbled the football.
They play scared as fuck,
was in there
bro.
and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
I don't even know like how to join the league. I gotta start. That's the last time I joined the league with no rules. Maybe just play like scared as fuck in this league.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And
Run the ball and
Bengals
check them.
gonna
Run the
tack
ball
on
and check them.
3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone.
All you guys play on
Running back
defense is
forthcoming.
cover 3.
And the ball coming
Cover
out
3
to the
defense all day.
30-yard line.
They're gonna play the same opponent every game. Another cover three. You know what I'm saying? Cover three, cover three, cover three. Check down, run the ball.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Cover three, cover three, cover three, cover three. It's like I'm playing the same opponent every time in this league, bro. You niggas literally all play the same in this league.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings us 2nd and 7.
Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Cover three again. Oh, this nigga literally calls name at cover three.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Miles Burley. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And he
Check downs.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That is caught, finding Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Burrow. Now he'll run. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
On the ball.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Bengals 13.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
This is the most boringest game I've ever played, bro.
Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Burrow here on second down. Quick throw here is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the
This
game
dude is
for
straight
any
garbage, man.
defense.
This
You
is the
find
most boring
yourself
game I've ever played. This
protecting
nigga's
a
throwing
late
5
lead,
3 5 yards at a
age-old
time.
question is, do you remain aggressive?
man the
Do you
fuck
try
up,
to
nigga.
just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And how quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
Here's 1st and 10.
DC. Value 3. Hey, let's go. Listen.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
We're good.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey, 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here is 2nd and 7. All alone, it's the tight end, Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's when the offense will take over. Here's first down.
Here we go. Whoa. 11.
Brown. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins.
Throw them check down. Keep running that clock down, partner.
3, but that is good enough for a first down.
It's the gain of 3. And the Bengal first down.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. Second down, Burrow. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late.
Oh, what are you doing? The game's over, bro. What are you pausing the game for? That's how you get dubs, baby.